Recording?
Yes.
What's up, gamers? Barnes here. This is going to be a video response to my buddy, TheOutsiders68, Mr. Sean Connors. And first, I'd like to give a moment to express a bit of gratitude to TheOutsiders68 and all that he's done for this community for many years now. You know, I've been privileged to. I've had a good rapport with him and watched the community grow and watch his part that he played to help the community grow. And so I'm going to do a video response to his channel profile vid. However, I'm driving at the moment, and I'm nowhere near the internet or the computer, so I'm going to need a little help. So with me is, as always, is the lovely Lisa. Say hi, honey.
Hello.
And she's going to be playing the role of Sean Connors, the TheOutsiders68. So here we go. We're going to do the interview on our way to the art supply store and the pet store. Seemed like the time. I don't want to drive this thing here. All right. So, Sean, thanks for coming on the show. I'm glad you could be here to do the interview with me. And I ask you questions about it.
Okay, what is your channel called?
blackbarnz.
How did your channel come to have the name?
That's actually a really long story. It started when I was about 8 or 9 years old, long before YouTube was around. And I got the nickname Barney as a derivative from my last name. And from Barney came the nickname Barnes. And then many years later, somewhere in the 90s, I was working for a man who was selected to be chief for the Iroquois Nation, Tallulah Christian. And Tallulah made authentic Native American Iroquois longbows, which he would sell on the internet or powwows, wherever. He also made children bows, and I was with him at a powwow in New Jersey called Crazy Horse, just outside of Philadelphia. And we were selling children's bows at a booth that he had. And we had ran out of children's bows towards the end. And so he had told me to raise the price on them from $10 to $15, and we would sell them as he made them. The very next woman pulled a really big stink about it. She was really upset about it. It was basically some supply and demand thing. She went and got the chief of the reservation that we're on, and he tried to get me to change the price or whatever, but I didn't change the price, so we got kicked off the powwow for a year, and we weren't allowed back. And so the family had came up with a nickname for me. His family was 10 Black Men Standing Strong Barnacock, because I stood my ground, and that was my Indian name from that point on. And over the years, the number got more and more, from 10 to 12, 12 to 13, and then eventually they just shorted it to blackbarnz. And blackbarnz is kind of like an indication of my play style. I'm a very tactics-based player. I enjoy strategy as well. Strategy games, tactical games. And so that's where it came from. Plus, I think it's got a nice ring to it. And anything else on the internet that I use has the same name. So why not YouTube? With the exception of Google+. Now, the only reason why my name wouldn't be blackbarnz on YouTube is if YouTube makes me actually change my handle to my Google+ name. At what point I'll probably drop my Google+ account, because I don't want to be on YouTube as my real name. I want to be blackbarnz.
What is your channel's RPG focus?
Well, I don't really have one, I don't think, and that was kind of a conscious effort. I noticed that some of the World of Darkness players were feeling excluded from like the massive Dungeons and Dragons Pathfinder stuff on there, and I came on YouTube to learn, and so I've made an effort to not to try to make my videos specifically about one game or one aspect of gaming either. I've tried to cover different aspects of gaming, but if I had to narrow it down in a word, a few words, if I had to narrow it down, I'd say the focus of my channel is D20 games.
What is, in your view, is your best video to date?
That's a tricky question. You know, my most popular video by far isn't about role-playing games, it's about a board game. And I've had a lot of interaction with that video and it refuses to go away. It's also, I think, my longest video. It's over an hour long. Then I had a really good RPG video up from a response to a viewer, Atari67, on Ask the Group Conflict. I think that's what it's titled, Ask the Group Conflict, Atari67. You know, he had asked about the importance of conflict, and my whole group had given him a response. I thought that was a really good video. It had a decent amount of views, more than subscribers I have. But I have to say, I think the simulcast between SamY7RPG and myself when we met up at Pittsburgh at GASP, and it wasn't such because it was like they're great RPG videos, but it was the first time that two people in the community had videotaped a meetup. I wasn't even sure if there was a meetup prior to that. It doesn't really matter, but we had gotten a chance to game together and videotaped about it, and I had made a video prior to that saying how I was scared going to Pittsburgh, not knowing Tim. I've never met before, and so the community was kind of watching while it was going on. And I remember talking to people, I remember talking to Brady when I was on a bus terminal, and so that was definitely the most fun video I ever made, so, or at least the most fun I had making a video, so I would have to say that. That's probably kind of selfish. It was the most fun for me.
What is the future of your channel?
Well, we got a camcorder now, tablet, so I have a few other ways to record things. I'm still going to talk about RPGs in general. You know, sometimes I'll ponder something and ask questions to the community in general. Sometimes I'll do video responses. You know, I'll still debut stuff that I crafted myself, you know, or just show part of my collections of things from time to time. The show and tell series, I guess I developed basically. But I'll still chime in on, you know, my ideas about gaming or thoughts I have about gaming. And we also plan on doing a live broadcast of our game. Some point in the near future, next couple months, weeks. And eventually I probably will learn how to edit videos, get some video program. But I think you're going to see videos from me more regularly, only because the means for me to do it is available to me, and I'm not confined to sitting in front of a webcam. I can make videos of my own.
Name a new channel that has caught your attention.
You know, I've said it before, several months ago, I simply don't have as much time to watch YouTube as I used to, and I don't have a laptop. I do have the tablet now, so I don't have as much exposure to YouTube either, at the same time as not having as much time to actually enjoy myself, sit down and watch YouTube. I'm just busy in general. So when I do get a chance to watch YouTube, often I go back and I visit an old friend that I miss. You know, just kind of just say what's up, see what they're up to, see what they're talking about, and just kind of reconnect with them. I do that a lot, and I don't always have an opportunity to check out new channels, and therefore my perception of what is a new channel is also off to some degree, because I can no longer keep up with the community to the degree I used to. So there's a bunch to me. PhD&D, I don't know how new that is, but I like that channel. Nathan Hawk's channel, Amber Knight's channel. You know, I wish Disembowel would do some videos again. I don't know where he's at. You know, Bruce seems like he might start doing videos again. So there's a lot out there, and unfortunately, I don't get enough time to hang. So I'm gonna have to respond to all those channels.
Okay. Any parting words of wisdom?
You know, this is something I've actually was thinking about, and I put it up on the Facebook group quickly. But the father, the priest to the church I used to attend, his name was Father Hugh Grace, and he would end every Mass with, you know, have a good day and make it a good day for everybody else. And so then recently I've been thinking, like, I'm gonna start ending my videos with something similar. And so I came up with, you know, have a good game and make it a good game for everybody else. So I'm gonna have to answer that. Have a good game and make it a good game for somebody else.
Thanks, blackbarnz. This has been Lisa filling in for our beloved TheOutsiders68.
Thanks, Sean. See ya. Have a good game and make it a good game for somebody else.
How do we turn it off?
The little red button punch and stuff. They could just kind of hang out if they want. Sure enough.